Well, here we are then. So, somebody won. I sold last night at around about, I don't know, 11:15, 10:30. The auction finished and we sold this Peter Rabbit for £57.50. That's right, £57.50. That's all the buyer paid. So, would you like to have a look? Because I'm about to send it off in the next couple of days. So I'll show you, shall I? So it's going to be a little bit difficult because I'm one-handed, and unlike a lot of experienced video people, I don't really know how to do it with there's going to be people out there going, careful, careful, careful. I'm being careful. So you got that with the proper thingy. Peter Rabbit is perhaps the most famous and best loved of Beatrix Potter's characters, both of the original Little Tales and the modern day television series and movie. So bits of blurb. Excuse my barbecue stuff in the background. I'm not a professional video taker. So you get that as well. I'm not a professional video taker. I'm a professional bargain man. See? And more on the back. Images from Beatrix Potter. And back to the beginning again. So, what's that one? Somebody bought this last night for £57.50 they did. Straight up. And it couldn't have gone to a better person really in some ways. And the reason I say that is because Jamie has been one of our most loyal and biggest customers. In fact, he's turned into one of our biggest bandits, and he changed his name and made his name Chief Bandit. So it was quite fitting, really. Trying to open one of these one-handed. It's quite fitting that Jamie won it. Now, I took the plastic off that coin last night and then dropped it, and everybody freaked out. You should have seen the messages coming in. I only dropped it in my lap, and the coin didn't actually come out, but if you have a look on the video, and I was tapping it in, and then I was getting told off for tapping it in with the plastic. So there we go. Since at least 1282, so 1,000 years, the coins struck by the Royal Mint have been independently and rigorously checked to determine their quality and fineness. This judicial ceremony was known as the Trial of the Picts and still takes place today, more than 700 years later. Every year, an independent jury, sworn in by the Queen's Remembrancer, ascertains whether the coins made by the Royal Mint are of the correct weight, diameter and composition required by law. This means that you can be assured that the coin in your possession is one of the highest quality. It is advisable to avoid handling the coin as fingerprints will spoil its proof quality. Anne Jessup, Deputy Master, Chief Executive. Which is absolutely fantastic. I mean, all those checks and balances in place is fantastic. It's a shame, it really is a shame, that they don't have those checks and balances in place over the actions of some of the people within the Royal Mint. Nobody checking them, nobody keeping on top of them, no checks and balances, people just doing what the hell they feel like, you know. And whilst you know the Royal Mint is probably known as the best mint in the world, it is amazing, it is staggering how many so-called minting errors walk out of the mint on a regular basis. So many. And the minting errors, they're almost like some of them are done on purpose. You know, how does that happen? And what with the puddle duck and all the rest of it, you know, backdating coins and all the rest of it. A lot of us in the coin collecting community are not liking that. But I'm not going to sound off about that because this is a good video. So it comes out of there on its own little thingy, look. That was my finger. There he is, what a beauty. And then, so you can just push it out. And there's the coin. Now I don't know if I dare even try and open that one-handed, because I might just drop it and then damage it, put a scratch on it. But that is it. £57.50 that went for last night. Which makes this the cheapest gold proof ever sold in the entire world. So there you go, we've managed to do another first. We do a lot of firsts with our customers' helps. But another first is, we have sold the absolute cheapest. So what we've done, over a course of, within a 3-month period, I would say, within a 3-month period, we made Peter Rabbit the rarest circulated coin on the one hand, which will push up the value of the Peter Rabbits for everybody. And then on the other hand, we've turned the gold Peter Rabbit into the lowest priced solid gold 50p ever sold in the world. I don't think anybody in the world has bought a solid gold 50p for less than £57.50. So how about that for a couple of firsts? First of all, we take the Peter Rabbit coin, and I have to say, you know, like old Hannibal would say in the A-Team, I love it when a plan comes together. Because this was my plan all the way through. We make the Peter Rabbit coin the rarest coin in circulation, and then we take the most expensive Peter Rabbit coin, which is the gold proof, and we sell it for the lowest price anyone's ever sold a 50p coin in the world. So we turn both of them on their head. Anyway, you don't want me to go on too long about that, and no doubt you don't just want to sit looking at a gold Peter Rabbit that you haven't got. But we sold this last night around 10:30, and you'll see the comments on here. You'll see the comments. People will tell you, you know, I know before even posting the video, people will come on in their droves and tell you that this was real and they saw it happen. They was there and they watched the bidding, and the bidding was fair. It was the fairest we could ever make it. We could possibly make it. It was fair. It went on. It did get messed up the night before, and the two highest bidders very kindly, Mighty Group and Jamie Marriott, very kindly said, leave it until tomorrow. Now, if they hadn't have done that, Jamie Marriott would have won this for about 45 quid. But they were both just so kind enough to go, this is too big. We're not going to take advantage. And we want the auction to carry over till the next day at 10 o'clock in the evening. And that's what we did. And it cost Jamie Marriott a lot more. It cost him £57.50. So he had to bid a lot more. And the currency for this was in A to Z 10p's. So Jamie Marriott won this for 575 A to Z 10p's. No particular year, no particular letter. Just we had the bidding only in 10p's, and Jamie Marriott won it for 575 10p's, which is £57.50. Is that amazing, or is that amazing? So we're really happy. We're really happy. You know, the plan came together. It worked. People have worked tirelessly, and now a lot of people are going to go, oh, so that's what he was doing. Yeah. I'll throw out all the hints, but, you know, I like to play around a little bit. And I like to do things that nobody expects. You know, it's a shame that something so lovely has to have a little mar on it by the issues that we've got with the Royal Mint and 288 Group. But at the end of the day, that's why these things are coming to pass. That's why we're pulling the stunts that we're doing. That's why we're getting the community involved. It's because of the wrongdoing and because of the monopoly and because of the cartel, illegal monopoly and illegal cartel run by 4 or 5 businesses that include the Royal Mint and set up by the Royal Mint. The Royal Mint set up this cartel. They set it up. So they're responsible for it. They're involved in it. And all of this needs highlighting. And if there are any journalists out there, please, I urge you to look into the monopoly and the cartel, both illegal in this country, that is being handled by 288 Group, Change Checker, Westminster Collection, the Royal Mint, Collectology, and so on. It is outrageous in this day and age that a cartel and a monopoly can be so public and so protected and untouched. And I think they're damaging the coin community and it needs to stop. But that's just my humble opinion from a bloke who's no different to you. I'm just a normal bloke living in Weymouth, trying to run a business. And I'm pulling every stroke I can think of, every stunt, every creative idea, everything I've ever learned in my 50 years of buying and selling. I am putting every single bit of that into practice in order to fight them. And that includes pulling strokes like this. So there we go. Thank you so much to Mighty Group for what you did. Thank you, Jamie Marriott, the Chief Bandit, for what you did and for winning. And I am glad it was you, because, you know, you deserve it after all the bidding you've done and the money you've spent and so on. You deserve to have something and be able to literally crow about it for the rest of your life. So thank you, and thank you to everybody that took part, even if you didn't bid and you just came on and watched. I sold the shirt off my back last night, live, and this time I said to everybody, if you want your name on the shirt, you've got to pay for it. And we raised, loads of money came in from people wanting to pay to go on the shirt, and we raised about 60 quid on that shirt. Now that shirt, because of my health issues, that shirt had to go. I have to replace a wardrobe. And that shirt was going to go to the charity shop, where it would have been lucky to have fetched 50p. And we raised 60 quid with it. It was a nothing, not a fancy shirt, from a nothing person, from a Mr. Nobody. And it raised 60 quid. And I have to say, I'm just so proud of what we've achieved. Thanks to all the work that we've done, all the stuff everybody's got involved. Let me tell you, rules are changing. The Royal Mint has started changing some of its policies. It still won't talk to us. They won't communicate with us. They refuse to talk to us by phone. They refuse to talk to us in any way, shape or form. They refuse to get round the table. But they are changing their policies because of the noise that we've made. And they're frantically trying to get out of what they've set up so they don't go to prison. But, you know, Change Checker changing all their rules. Postage has been changed thanks to us. Their postage has been $2.99 for years. It's changed. You know, they've changed things on eBay. By the way, if you want to get round Change Checker's rules that they put in place and you want to buy more than 50 items, because they only allow you to buy 50 items every 10 days. If you didn't know that, on eBay, on their account on eBay, you can buy 50 items every 10 days. So if you want to buy more than 50 items, set up multiple eBay accounts. If you set up 10 accounts, you can buy 500 items. That's how you get round their rules, all right? Anyway, so that's enough knocking them. But I have to, because this is why we did it. It's part of the reason why we pull these stunts. You know, you can't have one without the other. I'm sorry for the people that don't like it, but you can't have one without the other. If it wasn't for the hassle that I'd had over the last 18 months, especially as I was close to dying and they were still kicking me when I was down, then I'm sorry if people don't like that, but it's going to happen. And you can't have the kind of... I would never have thought of the stunts that I've thought of had it not been being under so much pressure and being kicked while I was down and out and ill. And this is my way of fighting back, and I'm fighting. So this is my way of fighting back, and you know what? I'm going to do this again. This was so successful, I'm going to do this again. I am going to put up another gold coin for 10p's. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put up a gold coin, and people can bid in 10p's when we hit 5,000 subscribers. So the moment we hit 5,000 subscribers, we're going to put another one of these, another gold coin up. I don't know which gold coin it will be at the moment, but it will be a solid gold coin, and we will put that up for bids of 10p. Now this one sold for £57.50. I wonder what the next one will sell for. You like it? If you like it, come and join us. Join us. Facebook.com, The Great British Coin Hunt, or Facebook.com/The Great British Coin Hunt. Twitter, TGBCH1. Instagram, it's either TGBCH or The Great British Coin Hunt. I can't remember. Our website, www.thegreatbritishcoinhunt.com. YouTube, search for The Great British Coin Hunt. Search for us everywhere. And everywhere you see hashtag watch out for the wabbit, please, please, please retweet and love that hashtag. On anybody's post that puts in hashtag watch out for the wabbit, please, 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 if you want to help us out, just retweet it. Retweet a load of them. The more of them you retweet, the more it gets noticed. And of course, it goes without saying, like everybody else, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, and find out when we're listing the next videos. But you really want to be on board if you want to be bidding for these 10p at a time, another gold coin when we hit 5,000 subscribers. Now, we're just about to go over the 3,000 subscriber mark, and any day now, we're going to be doing a draw for a free silver proof. So go find that video and go and comment on it. And I just want to say thank you to all the staff, thank you to everybody. I'm just going to put it that way, thank you to everybody for what you've done and the help that you've given. Couldn't have done it without you. So there we go, we'll put that back in there. You think I've waffled on enough now? There you go, so £57.50. How about that? Oh, that's my garden behind me. £57.50, and I'm lucky. All from a penny. All from a penny. Being able to put up solid gold coins. All from a penny. If you want to know how I started in this business, I started 7 years ago from a penny. One single solitary penny with no job, no hope, no prospects, nothing. And we turned it into something amazing. And I am so proud. Thank you.